A jaded outcast. A Dr. Coconut. A Ningusta. A Yaith. Time for another unpaid marketing session. What? He does it for free. I get paid in exposure. So I'm thinking maybe we'll pick up where you get locked into Claire's route. Instead of doing Claire's route, we'll do the other thing and see what happens. If the finished product ever does go retail, I'd buy it. Steam release. With working workshop. That'd be crazy. Having mods for this game. Imagine, like, the Coda-verse. Like we have, Hold On To Me and Devlog. Imagine, like, just explodes like that. That'd be pretty cool. Gonna go pay for it anyway, just to spite you. Coda has always been an experiment, in my opinion, so it doesn't feel right to charge for it. So we're going for today. We're gonna go back to the decision for going into Claire's route and not going to her route and see what happens. Hey, Jordan. I just watched the other VODs. That shit about having death looming over you fucks me up. Are you talking about the original demos? Coda has even more niche audience than Snoot or Wani, but seeing it inspire other fan projects would be nice. There will probably be someone crazy enough to make a mod. Or something. I'd bet at least one mod or inspired thing would be born off the back of this. I mean, Snoot game was pretty fucking niche at the time too, and then that exploded. There we go. No more timer. We'll switch. Mods would be neat. It's rempy, so it's easy to work with and comes with source code available. The only thing I don't see is like there's no like extras to go for like mod injections and stuff like that. There's just start loading options. Alright, crap, where did we leave off on? I forget where we were locked in on. We could start here. I think this was before. Let's just try and escape and see what happens. On mod where every girl is a different type of rat. Found out about Snoop Game from the Smile app. What is even that? If I still had a spark of creativity in my soul, I'd probably write something story-wise with the setting. I really love this game's world, yeah? You gotta get out of here. You windows are too small for you to squeeze through. You'll have to just get up and walk through the front door. Can't be that hard, right? It's not like everybody is on the lookout for you, and for all they know, you're clear to leave. You quietly slip out of bed and put on your shoes before grabbing your bag and approaching the door. Mod where everyone's fat. Phase 1 complete. Now you're confronted with a problem you didn't anticipate. How the hell do you get out of here? You have no recollection of how you got here, and the hallways are like a maze. Hey, Jacob. Hey. Busted. You look around for a good place to escape, but you're cornered. You get lost on the way to the bathroom or something? She looks at your bag and shoes. How were you just trying to escape? You ship it with Claire's body size. Imagine. Gulp. Screw this place. We're doubling down. You feel like a small child who's been caught with his hand in the cookie jar. But then a rage suddenly bubbles up from within. Screw this place. I've had enough. You can't keep me here. Maybe I can't, but security can. The guard at the door knows to not let you leave. Only other way out is through the fire escape. The fat DLC would be choice. Which is a misdemeanor to use if there's no emergency, by the way. So this place really is a jail, huh? Pretty much. Go back to your room. I'll see you tomorrow. The doctor turns around and walks away. Nothing left for you to do but to return to your cell. Oh, it's this choice again. What? What? I don't know. Never mind. Wait. Never mind. Ava advised me to shut the hell up. Oh my god. Maybe you should take her advice. I don't care if I regret this later, but fuck it. Seriously, I think you're cute and I want to kiss your face. Okay, wow, rude. Sorry, I'm just frustrated because I'm stuck in this hospital, potentially dying, and can't party with you. Should I reach the fat Ellen cut? Okay. Are you being sarcasm? Maybe, I don't know. Fuck. Headache returns with a vengeance and your phone drops to the floor. Your head hurts so much. Please do, I don't think anyone would object. You shut your eyes tight and before you even realize it, you're out cold. Morning light shines through the window. What day is it? How much longer are you gonna be stuck here? Reach over the nightstand for your phone and notice the doctor standing by the door. Good morning, Porcupine. How are you feeling? Better than last night. Had one of those migraines, but I'm fine now. So, yeah, it's this part, yeah. Alright. Hope so. Well, I'll let you get back to your hangover. I'll see you in French later. See ya. You eat your cereal while watching videos, remembering to take one of your pills. You got some free time today, what should you do? What would you like to do? Let's study this time. You decide to return to your dorm early and get some studying in. Oh, it's just a glorified skip button, okay. I see. You can't keep me here, the 6'5", 300-pound guard at the door. Yeah, pretty much. There's still time to study before you have to go to bed. Do you want to study again? What should you study? Statistics. You flip open your statistics book and open a calculator app to crunch some numbers. It took you a while, but now you feel more confident in your understanding of the topic. It's gotten late. Time to get ready for bed. Monday. Wake up and pop one of the pills. Yeah. Let's keep our choice. Fuck you. You raise your hand and the Pine Martin calls on you. I guess I'd keep my initial choice. At this point, it's a 50-50 chance, so either door is equally likely to be a winner, right? A 50-50 shot, you say? That's where you're wrong. Are the chances really as equal as they seem? Gunner circles something and puts down his pencil. Wouldn't you be twice as likely to win if you choose the other door? The Fat Ellen DLC has just been posted to the Twitters. Oh god. Precisely. Very good, Gunner. Tell us how you came to that conclusion, won't you? Well, I'm not really sure, to be honest, but like in the beginning, you have a 1 in 3 chance, right? Then you get rid of one door, but that can't possibly affect the chances of your decision in the past, can it? So all that chance of winning from 2 doors you didn't choose is set in stone. All the other guy did was get rid of a losing option. Correct. Your initial choice has a 1/3 chance, so recall what you don't choose is 1 minus your chance. You wind up with the other 2 doors combined having a 2/3 chance of having a prize behind one of them. It may help to think in terms of quantities rather than chance. Imagine you know a door has 1/3 of the prize, so then the doors you didn't choose have a combined 2/3 of the prize. And then someone opens of them and reveals nothing behind it, so the remaining door you didn't choose must contain a larger prize. Two gaffes and 1 dialogue box. Very nice. This is where the Patreon money goes. Very good, Gunner. I'll add a point to your final grade. Gunner walks with you, blah blah blah. Everything okay? Part of nature. We're gonna go 40s. 40s! You're not old until you're like grandma age. Miss Ellen sighs. Suppose I could be a grandmother at my age if I had any children of my own, that is. Sorry, I didn't mean to make things awkward. It's fine. I mean, it isn't awkward to me to walk up to my literature professor and while she's feeding ducks. Not really. This is how people made friends before we had technology to enslave our minds, after all. Do you think you and I could be friends if you weren't my professor? Of course. I think we could be friends even with you as my student. People forget that such things used to be common. It still happens a lot with other countries. Why did let it remove your post? What? Wait, what? Reddit. Well, now that I've seen it, I hope that DLC becomes real. They remove everything I post. That's sad. A relationship can be formed by anyone who enjoys each other's company, regardless of status. You're quite a good listener, and I enjoy your unique perspective and funny comments. That's all I need. That's really all I need. That's pretty sweet of you to say. I guess you kind of are. Wait, I guess you kind of are like a kind old grandma, huh? Oh, let's not say that. But don't be afraid to say hi whenever you see me. Same goes for you. I'd love to sit and chat with you over a coffee sometime. I'm sure that can be arranged. You know, I guess because I had homophile in the title, which is a least scary 4chud term. Yeah, what was that? Someone was posting in the Discord about someone saying, like, some weird, Twitter transgender saying, oh, homopha is an incel term. And it's one of those people who's ass mad about Snoop Game. So, you know. You sit with Ellen for a few more minutes, making idle chatter and feeding the ducks until you run out of bread. You should really feed them corn. After a while, Miss Ellen stands up. I wish we could talk longer, but it's almost time for class. Yeah, I'll see you there in a few minutes. Thanks for talking with me. Anytime. Zip zoom. She's high in mass. More body mass means you need more alcohol to get fucked up. Well, duh. But I ran the numbers for how much a bunny of my size should have to drink, and it wasn't even close. Maybe you really are built different. Built like a tank. And optimized. We chat for a bit longer, and remember it's a short week. How phobic of them. I'd never want to associate with these cretins on Reddit for this mistreatment of the developer, if I could talk. Let me turn this down a bit. Everyone's making friends online nowadays. Back in my day, we beat the friendship into each other until we got to the hospital. They also removed my Night in the Woods post because I used the same art style as banned from Equestria. Oh god. That's bringing back some PTSD. You guys are alright. Don't come to school on Friday. Oh yeah, what are y'all's plans for the three-way? Okay, how about it? We're gonna pass. We're gonna keep going. Actually, no, go back, because this would be a great place to do the Ava route. Save it right over there. Convenient. I'll pass. Alright, Mal, are you gonna study hard this weekend? Actually, yeah. I'm really behind on everything. That's gay. Oh, wait. That's gay! Maybe so, but I still need to pass my classes. Rory sees you two approaching and closes his laptop. What about you? Count me out. Nah, bro, the vibes are off on this one. Truly a Reddit moment. Dude, what? You gay or something? You can oogle Rory's ass while we sneak around if that's the case. Hey! I just have better things to do. Gunner shrugs, pretending like he doesn't care. Fine, do what you want. Just don't expect me and Rory to share the spoils from our treasure hunt. You two have fun with that. I gotta run for now. Laters. What should you do with your free time? What would you like to do? Let's go somewhere. Where do you want to go? Town, I guess. After classes, it's this person again. Stay and chat. Oh, actually, leave. Yeah, sorry. I have somewhere to be soon. Okay, sorry to keep you. No worries. Hope to see you around later. Tip 5. You pull a $5 bill from your wallet and drop it in her case. Thanks. You smile and give her a parting wave, then make your way back to your dorm. On your way back, you bump into Ava. Try to calm her down. Follow her. She's unhappy. She's unhappy and she's finally come to terms with that. No more denying it. Her life officially sucks. I'm just tired. She's silent for a while, letting her cigarette burn out. You don't look so good yourself. Oh, right. That. I think I'm dying. Is this the movie thing? Yeah. Let's sit next to... Let's cock Gunner. Ava decided to occupy your bed, which is fine because it's the most comfortable spot and you wanted to sit next to her anyway. There will be more scenes in the future, or you can choose to study to boost your stats, which will be important later. Doing that subtle, what was that? Dating simulator. Putting the dating simulator back in visual novels. Rory is best boy. No. You plop down on it, bouncing her up into the air. She glides back down with her wings outstretched. Breathe easy there, Porcupine. Sorry, I forgot birds have hollow bones. They're actually denser to account for that, so they're not any lighter than your mammal bones. I'm just small and dainty. Strong breeze is enough to knock me over, ha. Porcupine knocked you up so hard, your shirt started to take itself off. What? Ava quickly buttons up her shirt. Just pretend that didn't happen. Gunner looks up from his phone. Damn, what did I miss? Nothing. Porcupine, you got any more chairs around here? Come sit next to me. Claire pats the space beside her on the floor. Gunner grimaces and looks around for any alternatives. He don't like fat bitches. I'll help you raise the strength of your personas. Oh god. Gotta grind the date, Claire. Alas, with nowhere else to sit, he's forced to plop down next to her. Mare wraps an arm around him, and he disappears into her floof. Rip. Shush, 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 the movie's starting. As the opening credits play, Ava scoots closer to you, and her feathers brushing up against your skin. The movie goes on, and it's better than you thought it'd be. Detailed, it's like the same dialogue, but I still gotta read it. Detailed art, fluid animation, and the interesting plot that doesn't make any sense, but it's still fun to watch. Before you realize it, Ava is full-on clinging to you. Not that you mind, she's really soft. No wonder they used to make pillow stuffings out of feathers. You can't resist wrapping an arm around her, which only entices her to snuggle you closer. When the movie ends, everyone gets up to stretch and banter a bit before heading home for the night. Ava even stays behind a little while longer and gives you a hug before leaving. Overall, you had a pretty good time with everyone. 10 out of 10 would do it again. Yawn. Getting pretty sleepy and you hurry to bed. So you hurry and get ready for bed. Snoot Saturday. Bird route. Well, whatever it is after the, word, okay, at least you can get some extra credit by going to that parade today. That way you'll be able to work 2% less hard and still pass your history class, which sounds like a fair trade-off. Yeah, we're not doing bad things today, so as you come to expect, your sense of timing as well as your sense of direction has failed you yet again. That's way past when the parade was scheduled and you're still stuck on some back roads looking over your shoulder wondering when you'll get shanked. Your sacrifice will not be forgotten, Gunner. Hey, Robert. Are you supposed to smooch a beak, though? Like, tilt your head 90 degrees sideways and just lock faces? Well, I'd ask Crescenario if he was here. Maybe you should just call it quits and try going back home. If you can find it, that is. For the nth time, your map app has you pointed in the exact opposite direction that you're facing and is telling you to walk in circles for the next 2 hours. Yeah, I remember when my fucking app would do that, would face me backwards. You have to mentally figure out where you are and plot your own course like it's the fucking 1600s. Okay, you think you just have to cross the street here, then round the corner, and it's mostly a straight shot to... What the hell are you doing? You feel someone grab onto the back of your shirt and pull you onto the sidewalk. Oh, it's gonna be Rose. We're locked into the Rose route. Hey, get your paws off me. A moment later, a semi-truck speeds through the street, right where you had stepped foot a mere fraction of a second ago. How dumb are you? You'd be dead if I didn't save your ass. I'm gonna be the one who's killing you later, not some dumb truck. I feel like this sprite is new. The new clothes. Literally every time I use Google Maps, it points me in the wrong direction, yeah? What? You blink, dumbstruck, as your brain replays everything that just happened in slow motion. Didn't you ever learn to look both ways before crossing? I did. The light even said to cross. You point to the crosswalk sign, but to your surprise it says, do not cross. Truck-kun won't miss next time. Almost got isekai'd. It turns to a white and says cross a second later. Well, how the... I was sure I looked before I crossed. Oh, where's your Wrangler when you need them? There's no way to respond to that without sounding mad, so you just keep quiet. What are you even trying to get to anyway? Everywhere's closed for the holiday. The parade? Ended an hour ago. I figured. I just want to go home now. I know natural selection wants you dead, but letting my project partner die on the streets might affect my grade, so I guess I'm walking you home. I can walk myself home. You sure? 'Cause you were going the wrong way. The university is this way. Fine, if you really want to take me home so bad, you can. I don't want to walk you home, but you obviously can't be trusted to do anything on your own. I wonder how the raccoon route is. She's still kind of like cold to you, but like it's like a... From the last demo, there's like a semi-date where you two go to the museum and she starts geeking out. Whatever, just lead the way. Rose scowls and storms off, taking you down streets and alleyways that start to look more familiar as you get closer to campus. For someone so short, she walks pretty quick. You can barely keep up. She only slows down when a large crowd blocks her way. When the crowd disperses, a lone figure in robe stands in the middle of the sidewalk. This guy again. He turns around and looks down at you and Rose. I've been expecting you. Huh? Who are you? He's just some homeless guy. Move, you're in the way. Rose tries to walk around him, but he steps in her path. I'm scared and excited for that. What? Rose route will be the most unhinged. Where's the priest when you need a universe reset? We ain't doing this route. Museum with her sounds nice. Anything is better than how she treats you normally. I think she scratches you once again. Homeless I am not. The world is my home. Even worse than homeless, this guy's a hippie! Rose tries once more to maneuver around him, but it's almost like he knows which direction she'll go before she does. Get out of the way! Rose pulls something out of her pocket out of view of the hobo and holds it concealed in her clenched fist. She's got a knife. She's got the knife sprite. Is that a knife? Your blade does not deter me. I have seen the future. You were all bark and no bite. Rose grips her knife tighter. What do you want? Money? Nobody carries cash anymore. I'm merely one of fate's messengers. You may decline to hear your fortune if you wish, but it will reach you one way or another sooner or later. I'll decline your fortune, thank you. Come on, Porcupine, I'm not sticking around. Rose starts to walk across the street to the other sidewalk. Okay, come on, I want to hear my fortune. Let's torture her. Oh, come on, I at least want to hear my fortune. Why, he's just gonna make up some bullshit. Here's my fortune. I'm gonna walk back to campus without you, and you'll get hit by a car and die. Wrong. Porcupine will not perish today, nor tomorrow, nor the next day. How'd he know her name? There's something special about you. Well, then again, we're the last human, so I guess our name's in the newspaper about a lot of things, probably. Hey, Ramon. That's not a knife. This is a knife. There's something special about you. Your fate diverges. It is not yet sealed. It seems you have a mission in life to be completed before you pass away. It's the fuck the waifus. Wait, so I'm not dying? Not yet. Could you be any more vague? Rose, this guy might be legit. He knew my name and I didn't even tell him. He probably just overheard me saying it. Your fate is also divergent, Rose. See, he even knows your name too. Because you just said it. Perhaps your destiny is related to porcupines. Unfortunately, I cannot give definitive answers for such people. What a great fortune teller you are. Now if you're done, we'll be on our way. Does he have a recorder? Yeah. There's more. I can see several potential destinies and the path you may take to reach them. For a small donation, I will... Forget it. Like I said, nobody carries cash anymore, boomer. I take Ethereum. My wallet address is this. Is that just your wallet address, Coda? Cryptocurrency is fake and get... A nearby truck drives by and honks its horn, cutting off the end of Rose's sentence before she walks off. Of course, you Zoomers will donate to millionaire streamers and girls taking photos of their hooves in a bad lighting, but won't consider giving to the needy. Sorry, I don't have any cash either. What about that bill you're carrying in your back pocket? Well, I don't have a... You reach into your pocket and, to your surprise, you pull out a $5 bill. You have history with that young lady, don't you? Not really. I only just met her recently. And oh, you mean history class? The fortune teller smiles and winks. I think I know you can have I think I know how you can have a future with her as well. Give money to the fortune teller. Sure. You won't be any poorer for giving him the money since he didn't realize you had it in the first place. You hand over the crumpled bill and await the wisdom of the new. God won't let you die until you get laid. One last wingman for the last of his creation. He leans over and takes it with his teeth and begins chewing on it. With your hand still extended, he grabs a hold of it and places something in your palm and wrapping your fingers around it. Carry that with you. You'll need it someday soon. Oh no, it's a condom. With that, the Mew steps back and into the shadows. You unclench your fists and look down at what he gave you. It's a short cable with a USB-C connector at one end and a headphone jack input on the other. What the hell kind of puzzle game bullshit is this? You look up with a confused expression, about to ask what this is for, but the fortune teller is nowhere to be found. You look around for Rose and see her among a crowd of people waiting for the next crosswalk light. Hey, wait up! You chase after her, narrowly avoiding getting hit by a car as you jog across the street. Rose glares at you and shakes her head. When you get close to the campus, Rose chases you away with some colorful vocabulary, and you hurry back to your dorm, ready for a nice long sleep. Scout TF2 lore. You want some dating sim tips, kid? Slide me that $5. Drained from today's excursion, you flop onto your bed and pull up the covers, falling asleep quickly. Saturday. Snoot Saturday again. What should you do with the rest of your free weekend? Your friends are busy, and you're on your own today. There was that mall you passed by yesterday you thought about checking out. That's as good a place as any other. Off you go. Isn't this where we, like, bump into Claire or something? I forget. We bumped into someone here. Okay, I gotta turn this down. Jeez. When you arrive, it feels like you've stepped into some sort of corporate cemetery full of zombies trudging from shop to shop to look at cheaply made goods. Take this, it's antipsychotic medication for the raccoon. That's not at all as like how TV shows portrayed it. Thought topic. Wait, who's that sitting on the bench? No way, she's the last person you expect to find here. Mishka! She jumps, startled by your sudden appearance. Oh, Porcupine, it's just you. Sorry, I'm kind of nervous. There's so many people, and it's noisy, and the lighting's kind of harsh, and... Didn't think I'd see you here. You meeting up with someone? No, I just came here on a whim today. I don't know why. The thought just popped into my head to try going to a mall. It's my first time at one. A rabies vaccine. In that case, want to explore with me? She stands up. Duh! She walks alongside you, the both of you constantly swiveling your heads to look into the colorful stores. I don't think I understand the point of a mall is... You shrug. It's just a bunch of novelty stores. You're supposed to look around and buy whatever you think is interesting. You don't know what you want beforehand? Well, that's the fun of it. It's like an amusement park, but for consumerism. Mishka nods thoughtfully. I see. See anywhere else? Wait, see anywhere you want to go? I just noticed Mishka only has whiskers on one side of her face. Yeah. It's not very hard to pick one because I'm not sure what I'm looking for. How about you look around for the closest stores that isn't a cheap clothing store for teenagers? There's an electronics store nearby that might have some interesting gadgets. That's intentional, important to the lore. You point to it. That one? Mishka sticks her head out and looks it over. Sure. Inside you find a pretty random assortment of objects, with the only unifying theme being that they all consume electricity. There's massage chairs, digital clocks, speakers, remote-controlled cars and helicopters, turntables, fake fireplaces, electronic notepads, and so on. Most of it is impractical and overpriced junk, but Mishka seems to have taken an interest in the RC vehicles. They're set up so you can play around with the demo units in store, but she's having difficulty with the controls. I don't think I'm doing it right. The toy car flashes its headlights and steers its front wheels, but refuses to accelerate. Maybe you have to hold a button while pushing the stick up. You reach over and press a button while Mishka fiddles with the control stick. Suddenly, the vehicle lurches backwards, crashing into a stack of boxes and toppling them all to the floor. Must have been the turbo button. Mishka looks shocked and freezes up. You take the controller from her and set it on a shelf, then quickly guide her out of the store before the staff can figure out it was you who knocked over the display. Oh, okay. Looks like it's broken. Come on, let's go. Outside the store, you continue walking, searching for your next stop. I'll take 500. Wait, what? I'm also selling bootleg cigarettes. Also, it'd be visually noisy if they were on both sides, yeah? Makes sense for the art, though now I'm eager to learn more about Rat-a-twooie. I thought it more like those main anime characters where glasses magically turn transparent so you can see their eyes from the side, yeah? Outside of the store, you continue walking, searching for your next stop. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Really, it was their own fault for carelessly leaving boxes in the way of the RC car. You turn the corner, Mishka gasps and giddily points ahead at the dazzling display of lights. Look, do you see it? How could you not? There's a massive carousel taking up your field of view. The plastic horses stare at you with malice. Oh no. Another one. Do you want to ride it? I'm going to feel silly doing this as an adult, but do you want to ride it? You can do that? And that's not just for show. Then let's go! Mishka can hardly contain her excitement as you pay the operator and step onto the platform. You hop her onto one of the mounts, then take one for yourself. The carousel slowly begins to spin, and the light flickers in time with the music. The mall becomes a blur, and your horse gently pushes you up and down. Looking back towards Mishka, she seems to be having the time of her life. She smiles and waves to you. You try to wave back, but almost lose your balance and slip off the horse. When the ride comes to an end, you're a bit dizzy, but wish it had gone on a little while longer. Finally, rat content. I've been starving. You both step off the platform and have trouble walking in a straight line. Mishka stumbles around and falls onto your arms. That was so much fun. Thanks for coming along with me. Yeah, I haven't been on one of those in ages. I forgot how dizzying they are. Always need more rat. You take a step forward and feel the world tilt underneath you. Let's sit down for a bit. Yeah, good idea. You find a bench to rest, and rest until you can both walk like you're not drunk. For the rest of the day, you look around random stores, checking out jewelry, clothes, perfume, and whatever else seems interesting. Oh, Mishka, are you a mall rat now? I don't think so. I enjoyed our time here, but I think we've seen it all. We should go somewhere else next time. We'll find someplace. This was a lot of fun, but maybe we can find a more chill place next time. Mishka walks you back to your dorm and wishes you a good night. It's been a fulfilling weekend. You wouldn't mind just relaxing on your own tomorrow. Rat is the ideal wifer. Pork has a thing for rats and mice and police rats. Officer Flint, that's very specific. Speaking of, I'm getting that mouse pad on Monday. Or actually Sunday. Oh, did no one else notice her face when she got off the ride? So silly. Really? Hold on. Oh, yeah. Cross-eyed. Okay. The rest of your weekend passes uneventfully. You just recover from all the excitement of the past couple days, browse the web, do a bit of studying, and rest up for your return to class. Thanks for playing! More to come in a future update. So I guess that's the Mishka route. I'm going to take this opportunity to take a break and use the bathroom. So I will be right back. Oh god, Blue Flangs just comes out and says it. I was gonna have a little bit more class in describing it, but go on. Go deep fry some chicken. That's the bathroom break. Trying to think of what other content the demo has. You missed a Rory scene, meeting Gunnar and Rory early on. Yeah, because we sacrificed that for some Claire content. Mishka hangout and the Ava ending at least. Mishka coffee bean scented Dakimura. Oh god. I don't think Dakimuras would ever come, but at least I want to make keychain stickers and desk standees, maybe an art book. Aren't there like websites that can like set you up with merch stuff too? I forget. Maybe once this finally takes off, merch would be the next best thing to invest in. All right. Should we start doing like other choices and see what happens, or nah? Should we just go back and go for the Ava route? What's everyone feeling like? Should we be autistic and do like every choice here and onwards? I was gonna ask if keychains and subtlety ain't my specialty. Yeah, you gotta learn to be a bit more subtle. Keychains and standees would realistically happen, so that's pretty cool. Art book in particular sounds nice. I'd probably leave it out on a coffee table for guests to look, though. Alright, I guess seeing as no one's saying anything, well... Alright, let's bail. Fuck this guy. Yeah, let's get away from this weirdo. Come on, hurry up. As you wish, I won't keep you from your fate any longer. Then you steps back and into the shadows. Follow Rose looking over your shoulder. Luckily, that creepy Mew isn't following you. In fact, it's like he vanished into thin air. When you get close to the campus, Rose chases you away with some colorful That's the same. Let's not ride it. This thing scares you. Something about the way the horses are impaled on rods and painted to look like jolly parade ornaments disturbs you. Do Ava if you haven't done that before. Yeah, we were gonna do that one. Everybody loves stickers. Yes, get stickers. I love stickers. I still have to put the Fang sticker on my PS5. But it's like I don't want to because the PS5 isn't like displayed anywhere. It's like in a shelf. I remember the Ava Lake scene. Yeah. Or do you mean the Claire Lake scene? Something about the way I just read that. Look, it says we can ride on them. It's probably really expensive. Not really. The sign says couples can ride just for $5. Yeah, but we're not really a couple, so the operator doesn't know that. Come on, I'll pay for us. Mishka practically drags you up to the carousel and onto one of the mounts. You fear the horse models is rivaled only by your sense of discomfort being the only two people on the ride. It's like you're on display for the rest of the mall goers. It was embarrassing when you were a child, and it's even more humiliating now. But it's a small price to pay to see Mishka happy. It's probably her first time on such a ride. You crane your neck around to see her grinning from ear to ear on the mount behind you. As the ride goes on, you start to relax and get used to it, even enjoy it a little. By the time it ends, you're a bit dizzy, but wish it had gone on just a while longer. It's still dizzy. You will step off the platform and have trouble walking in a straight line. Mishka stumbles around and falls into your arms. That was so much fun. Thanks for coming along with me. Haven't been on one of those in ages. How dizzying they are. That's the same dialogue. Not too much difference. It's just that we fear horses. What if we don't give him money? No! Thanks, but I'd rather let it come as a surprise. Fair enough, I won't know. It's just the same stuff. Man, that was weird, but at least you came out $5 richer than you thought you were. That's the same. Okay, Ava time. No, we're not. Load. That sounds fun! No matter the choice, the rat's dizzy fate is sealed. This motherfucker didn't play Red Dead 2. Can't even ride a fake horse. That sounds fun. I'd love to go with you. Sweet. You don't mind that if it's haunted, do you? Because it's probably haunted. No, haunted is fine. You two are so cute. We are not. Girl, chill. I'm just joking. Stand around chatting some more until Ava and Claire have to run to class. Then you return to your dorm for the day. Goodbye. Wednesday, let's go. Nope. Cool people don't study. Right on, brother. Right on, brother. Gunner's fist demands a bump and you do not disappoint. So what do you got planned? Okay. New dialogue. I'm going urban exploring with some chick. Oh, so like a date? Not really. You're at least gonna fuck her, right? I wasn't planning on it. Rory sees you two approaching and closes his laptop. What's up, guys? I already made some plans to do some urbic stuff with someone this weekend. Sorry. No sweat, just be sure your schedule's free next year. And save me from having to go. Do it for Rory. Ah, sure. You two have fun with the panty raid. I gotta run now. Laters. Laters. What should you do with your free time? What would you like to do? Go somewhere. Town again. It's just her again. Leave. We were supposed to meet up. I'm going to fight with you. Don't follow her. It's kind of creepy to stalk your professor like that. You should just chill for the next half hour you have before your next class. Bunch of your class. Blah, 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 blah. Yap. Let's sit next to Rory. Let's bite the bullet. You approach Rory, who's sitting in your desk chair. Oh, am I in your spot? Oh, is this where we sit on his lap? It's fucking cringe. Oh, we gotta lock in. Like hell, he wasn't planning on it. Yeah, but it's no big deal. Oh, what do you... You simply lift Rory up, and take your seat back before lowering him onto your lap. Bleat. The others stare and laugh as Rory tries to cover his blushing face. Gunner nods to you. Establishing dominance in your own home. A real alpha move, Porcupine. Oh, I'm jealous you get to sit in Porcupine's lap, Rory. Oh god, imagine Claire. We'd be a pancake. Bite the bullet. Rory is nice. Come on now. Bite the bullet. More like bite the pillow. Oh god. Oh my gosh, Porcupine, why are you doing this? There are other places you could have sat. Yeah, but I wanted the best seat in the house. That only makes him turn more red. Why would you say it like that? What? Isn't it just like one of your Japanese animes? The room erupts into laughter, including Rory. He decides to accept it and leans back into you while Gunner goes to hit the play on the movie. Alright, now where do I sit? Over here, Gunner. There's certain room for you over here. Don't mind if I do. The bird pats the spot on your bed beside her, and Gunner pounces on it quite elegantly. You'd be dead. I'd be happy. The movie starts and it's better than you thought it'd be. Detailed art, fluid animation, and an interesting plot that doesn't make any sense, but it's still fun to watch. Rory fidgets in your lap throughout the movie. Honestly, you're kind of regretting this because he's cutting off blood flow to your legs, but it's too late to back out now. You remember what they say, she's not a lady unless she's 280. I remember Blaze saying something like that as a joke. It was like, what was it? If she ain't 680, she ain't my lady. I have that cut out in a short on his channel. It's hilarious. At least he seems to be pretty comfortable. Whenever you would reach over to grab your drink on the table, you would catch a glance of Ava leaning on Gunner's shoulder. You have to admit, they do look pretty cute together. When the movie's over and everyone gets up to stretch, he's hesitant to leave your lap until you forcefully push him off. Your party sticks around to banter for a bit before going back home. or even stays behind a little while longer and gives you a hug before leaving. Overall, you had a pretty good time with everyone. 10 out of 10 would do it again. Kilograms or pounds? It was a joke for 680. Because, what was it? We were joking about, what was it? My 600-pound wife or something? There's weird lore to it. Yawn. Been pretty sleepy, so you hurry and get ready for bed. It was during like a mind test stream. Sigh. At least you get to hang out with your cute bird. With a cute bird who might be into you today. Hey. Hi. So we're going to this old hospital today? Yep, and I'm ready whenever you are. Where exactly is it? Hang on, let me get some coordinates. Let me get the coordinates. She sends you the coordinates, which opens in your map app when you tap on them. You can barely tell there's a building there from the satellite images since it's so overgrown with the trees and bushes. Ava sends you a text telling you to meet her there in an hour. You prepare your backpack, stuffing it with a couple of water bottles and snacks, then proceed to head out. Ava wasn't kidding when she said this place was abandoned. I forget, was the last demo just me and Ava? Because I swear there was like someone else with us too. Graffiti lines the walls and weeds grow the cracks in the concrete. You'd be afraid to enter a place like this alone, but luckily you have a dainty liberal arts student here to protect you. 280 kilograms would be a big woman. It's probably been years since anyone has last stepped foot here. Any functioning member of society, at least. Come on, let's get exploring. Ava leads the way as you go deeper inside, pulling away some boarding planks and debris along the way. Demonologists. Are they gonna build a salt gun to welcome the ghosts to America? I think it was Gunner who showed up in the last demo here. Yeah, I think so. He's busy stealing panties now. She looks around before deciding on a place to compose a shot and snapping a picture. That's not your usual camera, is it? Oh, this. I brought one of my old film cameras along. Thought some vintage black and white film would fit the mood of the place, you know? That's not because ghosts can only be recorded on analog, is it? Well, that too. She pulls a lever on the camera, loading the next frame. Fun fact, these backgrounds are from an abandoned Navy hospital I broke into. I figured it was going to be something you took. I just didn't want to say it. It just wouldn't feel right shooting this place in color. I didn't even think color film was invented yet when they built this place. What about lead paint and asbestos? I don't know. Try not to lick the walls just in case. You make your way through the building slowly, being careful not to step on any rusty nails or fall through any floorboards. Real content. Dust kicks up as you explore, mixing with the smell of mildew in the humid air. Every now and then you hear creaks and pops from other rooms echoing throughout the building. Water drips down from the ceiling into little puddles full of moss and weird sludge you don't dare touch. Luckily, the holes in the walls provide enough light for you to navigate. You and Ava make your way to the end of the hall where the staircase lies. The steps covered in rubble from the crumbling walls and steps above. Ava crouches down and turns her camera 90 degrees to take a shot of it. Your feathers stick up and you jump a little when a loud noise comes from behind, echoing throughout the hall. Bring back asbestos. We're having our apartments renovated and they have like hallways closed off where they're working because of asbestos. It reminds me of home. That's sad. You speak in a hushed tone. Did you hear that? Yeah, is someone here? As if to answer her question, the sound of rubble being kicked around echoes throughout the concrete walls. Must have been the wind? I don't think we're alone. Come on, let's get up the stairs, quick. Ava goes first, lightly stepping between the larger piles of debris while you struggle with these non-OSHA compliant stair sizes. She flutters over a precarious gap in the step that you unfortunately end up getting your foot stuck in. Ah, my foot! Porcupine. Ava doubles back and helps you out. Wait, helps pulls you out. Oh, and I got a text. Wow, my car traveled that fast. I'll have to answer that message later. Wow, mail travels that fast, I guess. Just sent it out yesterday. Ava doubles back and helps pulls you out. Oblivious to the pain shooting through your ankle, you try to keep quiet as she doesn't think you're a pussy. Mostly the same here. You hobble up to the remaining stairs into a room, closing the door behind you, bracing it with your body. I was gonna sneak into the nuclear power plant for background photos too, but got busted. Oof. Nuclear power plant. And come back shining. Glowing even. For a few moments, it's just you and Ava in a dark room, trying not to breathe heavily after the jump scare. You put your ear to the door and listen for any sounds. Ava's pitch black eyes are neat. Yeah. Ava listens too, leaning against you. Her soft wings are wrapped around you. Your camera is jabbing into your side uncomfortably, but you can feel her heartbeat against your chest, which is oddly calming. Well, let's take a drink. There we go. You guess if you're going to get stabbed by a hobo, this would be a nice final memory. Cute bird in your arms. Maybe someone will find the film and develop it. It's going to be that weird homeless hippie dude that stabs us with his recorder. Then make a documentary about you. Are really the killer. Two dumbasses go venturing into dangerous hobotopia, shockingly get murdered in the most gruesome way possible. After a minute passes, Ava speaks up in a hushed tone. I think whoever that was is gone, or at least they didn't follow us. Purple guy. It was probably just a stray cat. They like to hang around places like this. Now, hopefully it was just a wild animal and not like a psycho stalker serial killer. Oh, you just reminded me of something. What? Promise you won't cringe? Oh, please, whatever it is, I guarantee I've done worse. I blocked this memory out for so long, but in freshman year of high school, I would actually send letters to serial killers who were in jail that I thought were cool. I was confused at the time, okay? What was the appeal? Yeah, this is mostly the same. That's quite unexpected. What's the appeal? I don't know, I guess the forbidden nature of it combined with the gruesomeness. A murderer is just an interesting type of person. You just want to know what made you do it. Because you have to wonder if you could become a murderer too if you grew up just a little differently. You'd know you're not just with any regular schmuck if you had the guts to kill somebody. Did anyone ever write you back? I don't know, my parents probably would have shredded the letters if we got any before I even got a chance to see them. You feel Ava pull away from you. Careful, it's dark and we don't know if this is where they store the rusty nails. Crick. A dim purplish glow gradually fills the room. I brought some glow sticks. Good to have in case your batteries run out or for creating ambience. And they're my favorite color. Her feathers glow. It's a Fang moment. The hyper-realistic Claire jumped from the screen with realistic blood from her face. Yeah. Whoa, Ava, your feathers. She turns around, looking over her plumage. Well, what about them? They're all pretty and stuff. Oh my gosh, thanks. I didn't really do anything special with them today, though. But you have patterns on them now. I always have patterns on them. That's just how they are. I never noticed them before. Okay, I think I know what's going on now. She waves a glow stick over her wing feathers and more patterns become visible. The ultraviolet frequencies from the glow sticks must be close enough to your visible light spectrum to reveal these. It's like a black light. You're probably only seeing a fraction of them. They're normally only visible to avians. Wow, do all birds have patterns on their feathers? Just the pretty ones. Ava cracks another glow stick and wanders further into the room. The bird behind the slaughter. You're coming. Oh god, Porcupine, what's with your foot? Huh? You look down to see that your foot bent at an unnatural angle. Oh fuck. Holy hole, that looks bad. Stay right there. I don't know, I'll figure something out. The hobo's at the bit. The hobo's a bit quirky at night. Ava looks around and finds an old wooden cane for you to lean on. Luckily, we're in a hospital, right? Your attempt at making light of this situation is appreciated, but now that the adrenaline is wearing off, you're starting to feel excruciating pain. Where's a doctor when you need one? Can you walk? We should get you to a real hospital ASAP. Ava lets you lean on her as the two of you exit the room and head back down the stairway. It takes a long time, but you eventually make it back to ground floor. Your foot has taken the L shape. As you're trying to figure out which direction you came from, you notice Ava seems preoccupied with a corridor you hadn't explored. Go ahead, I can tell you got a photo in mind. Phew, thanks. I'll just be a second, alright? You lean in on your cane while she flutters up to a high perch and lines up a shot. Suddenly, a loud noise startles both of you and Ava comes crashing down. Ava! I'm okay. What the fuck was that? I don't know, but we better get out of here now before we get murdered. Don't you want to meet your serial killer husbando? Shut up or I'll leave you here without your crutch. Damn, this place is creepy. Do you run into anyone while you were there? Oh wait, yeah, that. The real stuff. What's cool is, like, YouTube makes this shit popular now. There's all these abandoned mall and just abandoned buildings in general, and they just fucking go exploring them. It's pretty interesting. Okay, let's just get out of here, which is that way, I think. I'm not sure. This place is like a maze. You approach a corner and poke your head around it. Do you see anything? Nada. No one was there, but I started hearing music, so I left. Oof. The graffiti on the very left. What? Oh, I see. Boobs. Ah ha ha, boobs. Wait. Wasn't that window boarded up earlier? I don't remember. There's a lot of boarded up windows. It looks like it leads outside. I'll help you through it. Hospital Ava, pictures later. Yeah. Music, probably some druggies. Turns out the music was from the neighbors, but it legit sounded like creepy clown carnival coming from deeper inside. That's crazy. Why would neighbors be, like, near, like, an abandoned building? It's crazy. Ava puts forth her best effort in pushing you through the window, though a petite bird like her is unable to offer much help. You get your upper body onto the windowsill and then roll over the edge. I accidentally unfull screened. With the last bit of sunlight fading from the sky, it was hard to see exactly where you were crashing, and Ava wasn't waiting around to get murdered just because your foot hurts. Fortunately, you only feel nice soft grass on the ground and not broken glass. Yeah, I just noticed, yeah. Pork your dunzo, yeah. If you hear goodbye horses playing, run away quickly. Every little vibration in your foot still hurts like hell, though. Ow. You alright? Use your cane. The tall grass ahead of you rustles, parting way as something gets closer. What was that? A pair of glowing eyes shines in the dim light, staring you down and getting closer. Of course, he comes back. Porcupine, Ava, fancy seeing you here. Gunner, what the hell are you doing here? Oh, you know, watching some urban exploration, urbex as they say, which I'm totally into, by the way. Oh, I thought you were going on a panty raid today. Nah, today was the scouting day. We finished early, so I thought I'd take a look around this place. A what raid? Nothing, just a silly frat tradition. Why does he look like an old man there? Like, Hey, is your foot all right, Porcupine? I'm no expert in human anatomy, but I don't think you can twist yours back almost 180 degrees normally. Yeah, it's definitely sprained or something. Damn it, Gunner, we thought you'd be a stalker and Porcupine got injured because of you. Hey, don't blame me because Porcupine clumsily tripped over their own feet. It's not like I pushed them down the stairs or anything. Whatever. Let's just get Porcupine to a doctor. You can carry him since you're the most responsible for them getting hurt in the first place. Fine. You kind of tuned out at the conversation. This hospital sucks. Can you go home now? Your feet hurt. Gunner gingerly picks you up in a bridal carry. And you enter the abandoned building that makes you old. What the fuck? This actually feels kind of nice. Sorry about all this, buddy. I just wanted to hang out and stuff. The trip to the hospital is quiet and tense. Back here again. Well, I expected to see you again soon, but not for something like this. You're lucky you have friends to drag your ass here all the time. It's a bonding experience. Again, super sorry that's happened, Porcupine. I'll make it up to you, I promise. You better. You played your part in this happening too. I reckon you owe Porcupine something too. I'll leave you all to figure that out on your own. Porcupine, you'll be in pain for a while, but there's no major damage. You'll be able to walk without a crutch in a few days. In the meantime, try not to put too much pressure on your ankle. You're free to go whenever, or you could stay the night, I don't care. You sip on the complimentary juice box she gave you for being brave after she twisted your foot back into place and nod. Gunner and Ava awkwardly standing around looking at the ground in opposite directions. You cough to break the silence. So... This was a fun day. If I wasn't already traumatized by hospitals, I sure will be now. Yeah, this place is even spookier than the old abandoned one, huh? You gonna stay the night here or go back to your dorm? Screw this place. Yeah, no, screw this place. I'm going home. Gunner hands you your crutch as you get into a sitting position and begin to stand up. I hope it's apple juice. I can carry you back if you want. That won't be necessary. That will be a $500 charge to your insurance provider for that juice box. Here's a wheelchair. Now you must street race that wheelchair gator. That'd be funny. See the gator in here? You're gonna be okay. I think so, aside from the nightmares I'll probably get from that spooky hospital. I hate that. I hate when, like, there's, like, some, like, event that goes on, and then, like, I have repeat dreams of it over and over again, trying to sleep. Bro, you didn't say before the divergent choice. Is it important? Is it really important? Is it really important? You know what? I'll rewind. Your favorite move, rewinding. Oh, want me to snuggle you tonight and protect you? That would be delightful. Ava looks caught off guard, like she didn't expect that response. I was just joking, you know. She looks away, but can't hide her blush. Yes, it's that important. Fine, I'll just do it. I'll do it just for tonight, though. You can even egg her on. She actually wants to do it, but she had to play hard to get for all of 2 seconds. Sounds good to me. Gunner quietly seethes in the corner. Rewind time, yes. Better luck next time, buddy. Gunner walks you back to your dorm, being unusually quiet when you joke about the day's events with Ava. After what you've been through, it's nice to lighten up a little. Gunner can be pissy if he wants. You're gonna enjoy some birdie snuggles tonight. You made it back to your dorm in one piece. Gunner went back to his own dorm, and you left Ava to her own devices while you took a quick shower. You step out of the steamy bathroom wearing some ultra-comfy pajamas to cuddle up in. You turn your head and catch Ava preening her feathers on your bed. Oh no, she's cutting! All the Ava sprites are cute. Stole Gunner's girl. Yeah, we gotta spite him. Oh, Porcupine, don't look. Sorry. She turns away from you and quickly buttons up her shirt. You should knock first. It's my room. Still, I could have been nude. Is that foreshadowing? No. Dang. I came here for friendly clothes-on cuddling, nothing more. Well then, shall we get to business? You crawl into bed and Ava lies down next to you, seemingly unsure of what to do next. I've never done this before. Really? Me neither. MC goes from awkward mess to Riz Lord of Charisma Mountain on a whim. MC just has the autism. The Riztism. That's gonna be a term now, right? Riztism. You heard it here first. Rism with the tism. I've seen that shit. I've seen people with bumper stickers of that shit. It's so fucking cringe. I guess I'm supposed to... She tries wrapping her wings around you, but she struggles getting the one between the mattress and your body. God damn it, why is this so difficult? Here, let me just try holding on to her, but run into the same issue once you get your arms around her. The one pinned between her body and the mattress loses blood flow. We're going to get the CG of Ava cuddling you. Giga Chad move? This isn't very comfortable, is it? Not really. We can just sleep next to each other if you want. Deal. Now, give me back my arm before it needs to be amputated. Eventually find a comfortable position facing away from each other, but at least you can feel her soft feathers against your skin, which feels nice. I'd like to get CGs, but right now I'm out of money. I'll keep funding things as I get more money, though. Little by little. Soon you both fall asleep. Maybe it's because you're bird guardian, but you don't have any nightmares. Snoot Saturday. Woken up earlier than usual by Ava's stirring. It's not even daylight out and she's stretching and tweeting. She rolls over and rests a wing on you. Morning! You make an unsatisfied caveman grunt as your natural desire is to sleep in. I don't know why, but I'm feeling really refreshed. Perhaps it's the power of snuggles. We weren't even really snuggling. Yeah, but our bodies don't know that. It's the proximity that counts. More furry boobs. I must fund this important endeavor. All the money went to making the girls thicker. I hope I win the lottery, then I'll fund the entire project. Well, are you going to participate in the lottery? That's the question. I meant to say booba, but my phone has no sense of humor. Next time, can we at least be nude? Sure. If there's a next time. Oh, you really are in a great mood today. Bree. I guess I am. Very unusual, isn't it? Must be the endorphins. Maybe. Nothing gets me more excited than an adventure, and yesterday sure was one. Ava hops out of bed and unlocks your window. Hey, where are you going? Got a busy day of shooting ahead of me. With your camera, right? Of course. She takes a dive through the window. A moment later, you see her swoop up into the sky. Just like that, she's gone. I mean, the lottery is just a tax on people who don't know math, but still, it's the thought that counts. The cuddles were pretty disappointing, but the way she smiled at you made your heart skip a beat. The rest of your weekend passes uneventfully. You just recovered from all the excitement of the past couple of days, browse the web, do a bit of studying, and rest up for your return to class. Thanks for playing. Alright, I'm going to take a break to eat because I'm feeling the hunger shakes again, so I'm going to go eat. I'm sorry, I'm doing it twice in a row now, but I really have to eat, so I'm going to be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I ate and then took another bathroom break, so I should be good for the rest of the stream. Guess we can go back. I'll stay here. I don't really feel like moving. I'll wait and see if my foot is better in the morning. I'll stay with you. I'll stay here with you then. I don't want you to be all alone in the shitty place. Oh, how sweet of you. I'll stay too. One is enough to... one is enough to suffer here with me. Thanks, though. Ava looks slightly disappointed, but nods. Alright, is this what you meant by gunner route? Is he gonna start cuddling too? I'll go, but if Gunner tries to break your other leg, give me a call and I'll come flying. No, will do. Take care, Porcupine. I'll see you later, okay? For sure. Later, Birdie. Did the world try to help save humanity, or did they mostly let him die? Oh, is this someone else's story? I've seen chat was flying by. I'm not going to engage. Later, human. Cute. I love having the after-eating coughs. They're not fun. Gunner plops down in the chair across from you. It seems like he has a lot on his mind. What's with you today? Why'd you follow us like a creep? I wasn't following you. I was... He looks away, unsure of what to say. I was just trying to get closer to Ava. You hijacked our adventure, dude. You should have just asked to come along. Yeah, let me ask to be the third wheel on your date next time. Don't worry, I'll provide my own cup chair. It wasn't even a date. I didn't even ask her out or anything. Oh, so she asked you out. It's not like that. She just didn't want to go to some dangerous place on her own. She probably would have asked you to go with her if she happened to see you first. So, you're not into her? Maybe I piss him off. Maybe I am. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Whatever happens, happens. I'm not pushing it, and nor am I resisting. Gunner slumps in his seat, his usual confidence replaced with a pitiful sense of shame. Why are you even into her? You've been around each other like twice. No, you both use me to relay messages between each other. Yeah, but did you see the way she looks at me? Just because she thinks you're not... Just because she thinks you're hot doesn't mean she wants a relationship with you. She's like the only girl who's nice to me, though. Oh my god, your incel is showing. She's just being polite. She's like she is to everyone. Clara and Mishka are nice to you, too. Yeah, but they're all not my type. Look, I'm not saying Ava wouldn't be into you. Just that right now, you two are practically strangers. I only talk to her because I have French class with her roommate, and we meet up after class. So what am I supposed to do? Take a class with her? No, I think you should just talk to her. If she likes you, then she'll let you know. Just be yourself instead of coming up with schemes to try and get her to like you. Gunner shallow. You must not know many cats. Scheming is in our nature. We just don't sit back and let things happen. We have 9 lives and shit. What on earth is that supposed to mean? That means we can afford to take the risks. If it doesn't work out in this life, it'll go better in the next one, probably. Gunner speaking ill of the 2 out of 3 best girls, yeah. So your strategy is to do a bunch of goofy shit on the off chance it'll work, because if you do it enough, eventually you'll succeed? You make it sound lame. The idea is that you live your first life normal, then you relive it 8 more times where you get to defy your original fate more and more as you learn how to game the system. And which life are you on right now? No idea, but it feels like it's definitely between 4 and 7, most likely 6. He's pulling these numbers out of his ass. That's bullshit. That's bullshit, but you might be onto something. I didn't make it up. It was discovered thousands of years ago. It's literally science. You trust science, don't you? I have my doubts that this is the singular paranormal phenomenon in the world to be proven true before the scientific method was developed, no less. But choices are a thing, right? I could have chosen not to even go urbexing today. Who's to say there isn't an alternate timeline where I went out on the panty raid with you and Rory instead, like a time-traveling wizard? Now you're getting it, and now you know for next time to just do the panty raid if you don't want your ankle getting twisted. I'll keep that in mind. So you think there's a timeline where you get with Ava? There's got to be at least one. I'm hoping it's this one. Girls like that spiritual stuff. Pro tip, find out which astrological sign is most compatible with hers, then legally change your birthday so you have that sign. Hey, that's not a bad idea. He doesn't seem to have caught on that you were joking. Two of you chat more about philosophy and girls into the night. After talking with Gunnar a bit more last night, you both fell asleep. When you woke up, you felt good enough to walk back to your dorm. Gunnar made sure you got here fine, then left to do cat things while you rest up. Doesn't look like you'll be doing anything else exciting for the weekend on this limp foot of yours. The rest of your weekend passes uneventfully. You just recover from all the excitement of the past couple of days, browse the web, do a bit of studying, and rest up for your return to class. There it is. Alright. Who else haven't we done? Why do I have this saved twice? Crazy. Never really got through here. Ask if she wants to hang out. You're not sure how else to ask, so you put it bluntly. You, want to hang out? Hang out? She seems confused. I think the rest of the major stuff's towards the beginning, alright. Yeah, you know, go somewhere and do something together. Major stuff is in scenes you missed, alright. Oh. I'd love to, but I have to get back to work in a minute. And that's code for hell no, isn't it? But maybe this weekend will work for you. Maybe it's not. You still have a chance. Don't fuck this up. This weekend works. How about... Your mind races to think of a couple cool places to take her, but comes up blank. There's the mall in town if you'd like to go. Oh no, the mall rat again. I've never been to it, so I don't know what that's like. Sounds perfect. Pull out your phone, pretending to pull up your calendar to make sure it's free. Oh, for the extra Mishka scene, continue this and then visit the cafe after leaving the hospital. Okay. Saturday works for me. You got a number, so I can text you when I'm there? I don't actually. Let's just meet there at 3 if that's a good time for you. Yeah, 3 works. Great. See you there. I have to return to work now, but I'm glad I ran into you. Same. See you at the mall later. Mishka gives you a wave and heads in the direction of the cafe. I made a Discord for Coda, but it's like a Patreon award. I see. I'm feeling tired from classes, so you return to your dorm early. Wani Wednesday. Don't look at Rose's answers. Maybe you shouldn't cheat, partially because it's morally wrong, and partially because Rose would probably kill you if she caught you. Rose finishes before anyone else and turns in her sheet when you're only halfway done. Arcunian. Oh wait, no, we read that. You open your totally legally acquired EPUB of the Odyssey and start reading. You're starting to feel exhausted, both physically and mentally. You set aside your reading materials and nestle under your blanket. A few seconds after closing your eyes, your phone buzzes. I'm taking my picture with you next. Alright, but I'm getting my picture taken with you next. Who, me? She looks to Claire as if seeking her approval. Sure, go for it. Ava stands back to take a shot at you and Claire. Say cheese. Smile for the photo and Ava clicks the shutter button. Aw, you two look so cute. I bet. Ava comes around and shows you the picture. It's definitely a better shot than you could have taken with your phone. Alright, I guess it's my turn. Here you go, Claire. Ava racks the zoom ring, presumably to set up the shot for a close-up. No need for a wide angle when Claire is out of the frame. She hands the camera to the bunny and sits down beside you. Claire hops back and has to bend over a bit to frame the shot. Claire motions for you to get closer together, and Ava scoots more towards you, enough that you can feel her feathers brushing up against her skin. 1, 2, 3. You smile for the camera, and Claire releases the shutter. Got it. Ava excitedly flutters over to see how it turned out. Come here, Porcupine, check it out. I think you both look a little bashful in the shot, but you like it more than the other shot. Oh, nice. Sunlight coming from behind really worked in our favor. For sure, makes your feathers glow nicely. You think so? Ava shyly smiles, turning away from you. Alright then, shall we continue our little adventure? Sure, I think I'm all rested up and ready to go. Sounds good to me. Zoom. 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 Wait, you flip open your statistics book and open a calculator app to crunch some numbers. Without the distractions in place, you feel like you learn more than you normally do. On your way out, a bulletin board catches your eye. I got this. Nope. Quit! We shouldn't be criminals. I can walk fine. I can walk just fine, see? You throw the blanket off and you swing your legs over the edge of the bed. You can already tell this isn't going to end well, but you're already committed to the bit. When your feet touch the cool tile floor, a numb sensation runs across your skin. The muscles that would normally hold your body up simply fail to do anything, and you come crumpling down. Porcupine! Tori helps you up and tucks you back into bed like a dumb, useless baby. See? Perfectly normal. Right. In any case, I would encourage you to return home, Rory. Literature. Same thing. Rory's probably still wondering. Yeah, we know. More importantly, Mishka is probably leaving to go to the mall right about now. What's she going to think when she doesn't see you there? Try to escape. You gotta get out of here. The windows are just too small for you to squeeze through. You'll just have to get up and walk through the front door. Can't be that hard, right? It's not like everybody's on the lookout for you, and for all they know, yeah. Just had to pee, huh? Feel like a small child who's been caught with his hand in the cookie jar. You know that she knows that you know that you were trying to escape, but we can all just play dumb here and act like this never happened. Yeah, I just had to pee and forgot how to use the restroom. The one directly across from your room? Yes, that one. You don't have her number, nope. It's down in the hall on the left, not the right. That way leads to the exit where the security card will check if you're cleared to leave. And definitely not the way you were heading towards the fire escape. That'd trigger an alarm and get you a misdemeanor. Try to escape beginning of Metal Gear Solid 5. Thanks. Anytime. You sheepishly follow her directions and return to your room. What? Lol. Go somewhere. When you want to go to the cafe. Alright. You've been thinking about what to say to Mishka after you missed your mall date, but nothing good had come to mind. You can't delay this any further, so you'll have to think of something on the spot. Better late than never to apologize, right? You stroll up to the counter, avoiding looking at her in the eye until you're close. Privet? Hey, Mishka, will it be the usual today? Oh boy. I guess we could say over that. Let's joke, haha, funny. For some reason you're compelled to jest to make it easier for everyone. If you act nonchalant, then you apologize. Knock knock. Huh? Come in. She's already confused and you don't even have the rest of the joke lined up. What did the chicken say to the egg? Are you feeling alright, Porcupine? Your better judgment just clocked in and now it's telling you to stop this right now. Oh, why did the human walk into the cafe? Mishka thinks for a moment and finally seems to catch on. Oh, I've heard this phrasing before. Is this an American joke? Not too far to back out now. Go on, deliver a punchline already. To give you his Apollo cheese for not meeting you at the mall the other day. Oh god. You're lucky Mishka's English is too poor to understand your borderline racist pun. Oh my. You're saying you weren't there either? What, you didn't even go? Sorry, I got nervous and just stayed home. I felt so bad and then I didn't see you for a few days. I thought you were angry at me. What? No! I was in the hospital for the past few days after I fell down. I thought you would be mad at me for abandoning you. I never even knew you weren't there. Are you okay? You saw the doctor? Yeah, I'm good now. Horusho. Duh. Well, I'll forgive you if you forgive me. Deal. But do you still want to go sometime? I'm free again this Saturday. No, I won't miss it this time, even if it kills me. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. Zaza. But now I'm excited. Me too. After chatting with Mishka some more and buying a drink, you head back to your dorm for the evening. I feel like this was the better option. I'm gonna save here. We'll do the other one. Be earnest. It's better to get straightforward and mature about this. Even though it isn't your fault, it's always your fault in the minds of women. Sorry about Saturday. It was totally my fault. I should have made a better effort to go to the mall with you. Oh my. You're saying you weren't there either? It's the same dialogue. Okay, it's the same dialogue. Load. Change. What are you doing here? What are you doing out here? Isn't class about to begin? I don't live in the lecture hall, you know. And I gotta do something to pass the time, don't I? I just thought you'd be more into reading books or something. I've read enough books for one lifetime, I think. The animals around here don't seem to care about my interpretations of Virginia Woolf, however. Well, what are your interpretations of Virginia Woolf? I'm not fond of her. Her streams of consciousness are a bore, and her blend of feminism's too pompous for my taste. I won't blame you if you just read summaries online instead of reading her books when we go over her. Isn't that academic dishonesty? I want to see these. You can't fool me anymore. I've seen your true form on Twitter. Wow, a professor openly telling me how to be academically dishonest? It's more likely than you think. I've long since lost the passion for teaching. If it ever existed in the first place, my knowledge of literature never got anyone anywhere. Every English major I taught ended up killing themselves or wanting to. Huh. That's not really your fault. I know, I still consider my job to be rather worthless, though. Why not quit? And do what? I'm too old to find a new career I enjoy, and the pay is too good here. Is money everything? I never had much, so I don't know if it's worth working for, and you're not that old. You get used to a certain amount, and then it becomes difficult to go back. Just how old do you think I am, young man? 20s. I don't know, late 20s? Miss Ellen snickers. You can hear her tail brushing against the back of the bench as it wags happily. Either you're flattering me or you don't know what a woman in her late 20s looks like. I'm pretty sure I've seen students who look older than you. I'll take that as a compliment. Some students just have a late start, but I've had a few who inexplicably show up once, then retake the class years later. Wouldn't you be happy to see me in your class again in a few years? I'd rather see you in my graduate course. What about you? Would you want to see me again? Only if you're still as beautiful. Oh, did we lock ourselves into a route? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, you. You're really quite the jester, aren't you? Smart move, only the fool can be spared the queen's wrath, after all. Really, though, I think it would be cool to see you again after this semester. Maybe we could get coffee or something. Careful, Porcupine, it almost sounds like you're flirting with your professor. Yeah, I think we've locked in. Oh no. I swear I'm not, I don't even know how to flirt. So this is just you being your sweet normal self, huh? Quick, make a dog ears joke. I guess. Well, it's pretty cute. Just don't expect me to boost your grade for it. At least not by much. And yes, coffee together sounds fantastic. Never really get locked into a route until you agree to go on a date with someone. Okay. So you say there's another more mall scene with Mishka? You sit with Ellen for a few more minutes, making idle chatter and feeding ducks until you run out of bread. She's fat. It's because you're fat. Kinda. Not at all, you're perfectly friend-shaped. Just friend-shaped. Oof. Chat for a bit longer. Sorry, I made plans to meet Mishka on Saturday. I can't risk getting stuck in the hospital again, so we're locked with Mishka, okay. Aw. Guess I'll go on my own then. Nope. Sorry, we made plans to go to the mall with Mishka and can't afford to get arrested and miss it. Fine, do what you want, just don't expect me and Rory to share the spoils of our treasure hunt. You two have fun with that. Now I gotta run for now. I knew a kid who had a full beard at 14 in high school. Human biology is weird. That is crazy. I know you did the mall scenes now. There's a slight variation on the lines because you saw her earlier, though. Okay. Laters. Cafe again. Let's do cafe. You get something to snack on the cafe, but don't find anything interesting to do. Explore. Oh, this new text, I guess? Along one of the edge of campuses lies a botanical garden where a variety of flowers, bushes, and trees surround the intertwining paths like a labyrinth. This is where you spent a lovely day with Ava and Claire, though you must have taken a different trail that time. Plaques mark the plants with their scientific names and some information about them, providing insights to life cycles and uses. It's a pleasant walk, watching bees and butterflies fly around, collecting nectar and pollen, attracted by the sweet aromas. The path goes on for a while, and it feels like you'll never escape. At some point, you crossed a bridge overlooking the stream, and later come across a pond it feeds to. You watch the fish and turtles from a dock, and then continue your journey through the flora while passing by greenhouses and gazebos. Surprisingly, there aren't many others walking these paths. It's a nice place to get away from everything and enjoy some peace and quiet among nature. Eventually, you make it out of the maze, though you're pretty sure you didn't see everything the garden has to offer. You'll have to wait for another day. I think it's just about over. All you can do now is get ready for bed. I feel like we can go... Well, we're not... Are we locked in? Let me save, double sure. Follower. She feels trapped. She feels trapped in this never-ending nightmare of mediocrity. Didn't I do that last? I did. She's hit rock bottom. She's hit rock bottom. Classic midlife crisis. She's having the worst time of her life and wondering how it all happened and why she didn't prevent it. I'm just tired. It is what it is. She's silent for a while, letting her cigarette burn out. Don't look good, so... what if I don't want to talk about it? I don't know if I'm ready to talk about that with anyone yet. Fair enough. Miss Ellen staying in the breeze, watching over the university. After a while, I know about that. I can tell something's seriously bothering you, though. My number's on the syllabus if you ever want to talk. For now, I'm going to return to my office and pass out. Claire. Let's bail. Today's the day you finally get to hang out with Mishka. You put on your nicest casual clothes and head out. When you arrive, it feels like you've stepped into some sort of corporate cemetery full of zombies trudging from shop to shop to look at cheaply made goods. That's not at all how like TV shows portrayed it. You look around for the barista brat to find her sitting on a bench in the center of the building. She's looking around at the various shops and decorations, clearly overwhelmed. I think all that's left now is the early Rory scenes and meeting Gunnar and Rory. Alright. You probably knock those out. I could grow a full beard at 1670, so it's not unheard of. That took me like in my early 20s to grow a beard. Mishka. She jumps, startled by your sudden appearance. Oh, Porcupine, it's just you. Sorry, I'm kind of nervous. There's so many people and it's noisy and the lighting's kind of harsh and... Sorry, I don't mean to sound like I don't want to be here. It's alright, I'll always kind of feel alien. I'm glad you're here. I didn't want to come here alone either. Do you want to explore a bit? She stands up. Ah! She walks alongside you. The both of you constantly swivel your heads to look into the colorful stores. I don't think I understand what the point of a mall is. Okay, we will ride the thing. Oh, I guess it is truly the same. Is that one dating segment with Mishka been gutted out from the original? When the MC tells, I think I'm dying, that Red Dead 2 scene jumps into my mind immediately. So all we have is the early stuff, so... what did we save first? Well, let's be nice with Rory, then. Play any games? You play any games? I got really into World of Warcraft a few years ago. I love World of Warcraft. I used to skip school all the time just to play it. Not recently, I hope. The newer expansions kind of turned that game into hot garbage. Yeah, still, I used to dream of making games like that. I started out learning to write scripts to make the mundane parts of the game easier, and I got banned when I figured out how to edit hex values to give myself infinite gold. The Mishka date seems comes much later. It's not in this demo. Alright. Making games would be pretty cool. I always had ideas, but never the skill or willpower to actually make anything. It seems like it would be really hard. Oh, you bet it is. I've messed around with some game engines before, and it can quickly get overwhelming. I've got something I've been working on for a few years. I hope I could still work on it here, but I heard my differential equations professor likes to assign a lot of homework. Well, maybe you should go talk with Devlog and, what's his face? The other dinosaur guy that I can't remember right now. Extended rat date coming soon, TM. Damn, well, good luck with that. Thanks, I'll need it. You chat with Rory for a bit longer until Miss Ellen clears her throat and gets the room's attention. Zip-zoom. Cool, you use Linux. That's so cool. Well, of course, using an operating system that respects your freedom is just so comfy. And I can customize it however I want. Rory lowers his voice and asks shyly. Would you like to see my rice out tilling window manager set up? I just rewrote my config files from scratch a couple weeks ago. We can play some games and stuff, too. Sure, lead the way. Happy bleat. Rory seems excited to have someone nerd out with him as he takes you to his dorm. Scattered throughout Rory's dorm are various electronics that heat the room to rival a sauna. Fucking messy-ass place. The glow of several CRT monitors displaying vintage anime pierce your retinas. Toxic fumes from a soldering iron linger in the air, making you cough. The whirling fans could drown out the sound of a jet engine. Gulp moment. The bug where the sprite randomly moves down and the speech bubble gets offset for no reason. I guess I wasn't noticing something. I don't know. Sorry about the mess. The university pays for power, so I hooked up a few crypto mining ASICs to generate some passive income and kill the environment. Disable that. Waste electricity thief. That's not stealing if they're giving it away for free. And if they didn't want me to use 11,000 watts, they shouldn't have given me so many electrical sockets. I don't think they accounted for daisy chaining power strips like that. Seems like a fire hazard. Good thing they have insurance then, and I have remote backups. Do you have a roommate? I get the feeling those aren't yours. You point to a dumbbells in the corner. Plus the whole bunk bed setup. Oh yeah, those belong to my jock roommate. He's a sophomore, so he didn't have to do the orientation today. He's probably out at some party right now. I don't know. Probably crushing pussy while we hook up a gaming computer. Yeah, but I'd rather be doing this. Pass me that DisplayPort cable, please. Now let's see if this works. I'm a bit worried about my SSD's firmware acting janky after the last update. The Bitcoin miners. Rory reaches behind the desk and hooks up a few wires to the desktop tower. When he presses the power button, a rainbow of LEDs shines through the glass panel of the kite. Drink time. I'm almost on my water. And now I'm out of my water. A rainbow of LEDs shine through the glass panel of the case. A moment later, the monitor wakes up and a stream of debug messages scroll across the monitor. It stops and prompts him to enter a password. You will avert your eyes out of respect for his privacy. What sort of shitcoin would Gunner buy? You can't help but notice the rapid-fire clattering of his mechanical keyboard goes on for half a minute before he presses the enter key. Damn, your password must be longer than the Pentagon's. What are you hiding on that hard drive? Or he pushes up his glasses and smirks. Gunner would buy Rat-a-twooie coin just as it instantly crashes. 16 terabytes of anime Blu-ray rips, 4.5 terabytes of games, 750 gigabytes of J-pop, and a couple gigs of leaked government documents and source code. All legally acquired. Legal in my VPN's host country. Nice. And what the hell is this? Error. Crypt setup couldn't resolve device. Dev/n. This is not a valid Lux service. I was working fine a couple of days ago. RIP. Stupid cheap SSD has been flipping bits since I bought it. I have to load up a live CD and shroot into this and dig around to find the problem. Might as well reinstall the OS at this point. Typical Linux boot process. Yeah, sorry about this, but I doubt I'll be able to get this running tonight. My next moment. And with this one wired plugged in, I'm connected to the US military database so I can win arguments on War Thunder forums. 1 terabyte of Claire art, and it's just one image, it weighs a ton. Does this mean no games? If I commission Fat Rory art, it'll be gender swapped, oh god. Rory looks down sadly. No games. I point to a console shoved under the desk. What about that? My PS3? I use it as a Blu-ray player, or more often, a doorstop. Doesn't it play games too? It's technically capable of it, but... What games? Oh yeah, lol. Hey, PlayStation 3 has games. I'll have this computer fixed and ready to go out next time, I swear. I think something might have gotten corrupted during transport. It's alright, it's pretty late and it's been a long day anyway. I'm just gonna go to my dorm and sleep. See you around, dude. Laters. Oh, we got the we didn't get the other scene. Fuck. Wait, what if I save and then reboot? Let's save. Load. It's the same thing. Oh. No! Right, coward. Okay, here we go. Finally got the Rory scene. I just had to reload. Hey there, I saw you checking out the frats and thought you should know Alpha 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 is the best one. I actually wasn't, and I don't really care about fraternities. That's just the sort of thing an alpha would say. I personally identify as a Sigma male, but okay. No worries, we totally respect your pronouns or whatever. Name's Gunner, by the way. 50. I kept reloading. Porcupine, now if you'll excuse me. The strong stoic type. I see, you fit right in. Gunner steps in front of you and blocks your path, waving a clipboard and pen in your face. So what do you say? Are you bad enough dude to join? Not particularly. You attempt to maneuver around the cat, only to bump into someone else. Oh, hello again, Porcupine. I see you met my roommate. Rory, I'm begging you, join the Alphas. If I don't get enough new recruits, the boys are going to duct tape me to the ceiling again. Already doesn't sound like it's for me. What do you even do in a fraternity? Cool bro stuff like hazing new members, drinking shitty beer, hitting on sorority chicks, playing sports. Right, I don't think any of that appeals to me. There's also a bunch of hot guys and stuff. Oh, I don't see what that has to do with anything. Come on, dude, I saw the kind of anime you watch. Or he tenses up but doesn't say anything. He's like a deer in the headlights, except he's a ram and the headlights are an accusation of being gay. I like the specific soundtrack. Which anime? Which anime was it? The one with all the with all the buff dudes with ghosts that punch really fast and are buff dudes half the time. So we're talking about JoJo. JoJo is kind of gay. Even the women look like dudes. JoJo's Strange Journey. Rory nods his head. Damn, you thought you could defend him, but that is one out. That one is undoubtedly pretty gay. if that's your type, there's plenty of jacked alpha guys. They practically live at the gym. Thanks for the offer, but I'm more into sensitive guys, I guess. Like feelings? Yeah, I don't know if they're good at that. Look, I could just put your names down. You don't have to show up, but the more people who sign on, the more money we get from the university. Backy? What is Backy? Talking about Bakugan? You'll get access to benefits like sports tickets and exclusive parties and stuff. Oh, and we have a monthly game tournaments. That last part caught Rory's attention. Two sides of the same coin. Tournaments? What do you play? Usually the yearly Call of Battlefield Modern Football, but sometimes someone will bring in some weird-ass Japanese game none of us have ever heard of. Huh. Rory looks disappointed, then shrugs. Fine, whatever. Sign me up, I guess. At least I could probably sell the sports tickets. Sweet, just need your signature here, and if I come across any emotional guys, I'll send them your way. Sure. What about you? You down? Don't join. Nah, I'd rather not. Gunner's ears flick in annoyance. So yourself. Now if you're done wasting my time, I have breakfast to catch. No problem, dude. I'll see you around. See you later, Porcupine. Wave goodbye to the duo and hurry away before someone else distracts you from your mission. A few restaurants catch your eye, but along back here again. So that's probably everything then, huh? What happens if you simp for Rory? I think the Rory date's been gutted out. We're at the previous choice. Okay. Where was that? Lay off him, dude. So what? Lay off him, dude. Gunner puts his paws up innocently and scoffs. Relax, it's just a bit of banter. Seriously though, some alphas are jacked. They practically live at the gym. Thanks for the offer, but I'm more into sensitive guys, I guess. I guess it just takes out a whole chunk of dialogue. Join. Yeah, but only for the free stuff. You take the clipboard and lazily scribble your name somewhere on it. Yes, you won't regret it. There's one more Rory scheme. If you sleep in, okay. Gunner holds out his fist. As is customary, you are forced to give him a fist bump. Now, if you're done wasting my time, I have breakfast to catch. No problem, dude. I'll see you around. See you later, Porcupine. Place your order. Can I get you give the barrister your order? Let's screw up her name. Thanks, Miraka. I don't know how to say that. It's Mishka. She begins working on your order while continuing the conversation. I don't recall seeing you before. You must be a new student. Yeah, I can't decide what to major in, though. Yeah. Familiar feline. So, Porcupine, where you going? Oh, hey, you again. I'm on my way to statistics. With Mrs. Herschel? Yeah, I think so. That makes us classmates. Fair warning, though. This class is hella hard. Fantastic. Better hurry there. Miss Herschel hates it when students are late. Looks like you made it before the teacher arrived. Nobody else is brave enough to sit in the front row, leaving you no choice but to take the seat there. Gunner sits right next to you. Once you've settled in and got your pencil and notebook out, Miss Herschel walks in. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mrs. Herschel, and I'm very excited to teach probability and statistics again this year. There we go. I don't know why. That was like mostly the same dialogue. You've seen that fat rabbit before. She's the ditzy girl from orientation night. Oh yeah, we never bumped into her. Huff, sorry I'm late. Hey, cutie. Mind if I sit next to you? Sure. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. Here, let me get that for you. You pull the chair out for her just to be nice. Such a gentleman. I'm Claire, BTW. Plastic of the chair squeals and groans under the weight of the oversized rabbit, with the buns barely even able to fit on the seat. Not that you were staring, it's just hard to ignore an object so immense it bends space and time and curves the path of the photon straight into your pupils. You shrug. I just wanted to visit France someday. Ooh la la, France is such a beautiful and worthwhile place to go visit. I could go on for hours telling the best spots to go. France is pretty tourist friendly, but of course it helps a lot to know the language before going. Just like I was saying earlier, you can always find interesting conversations in new places, provided you know what they're saying. I don't need a study partner. Wow, you must be really smart. In that case, you could be my tutor. That's not what I meant. I see you brought a friend. I'm Ava. Claire and I are roommates. Porcupine, nice to meet you. Ava's such a good photographer. She's like one of those surveillance birds. She really has an eye for that sort of thing. Surveillance birds? You mean a secretary bird? No, I mean like one of those birds the government uses to take secret spy photos. Oh, those. I'm more in it for the artistic qualities, but I suppose street photography and Renaissance have their similarities. Oop, I have to be in class in a minute, but we shall get lunch later. Ava shrugs. Today's no good for me. I have some club stuff. That's lunchtime. I already have plans. Sorry, I already made plans. Maybe another time. Instantly thirsting for you. She has no chill. Like, Claire wants everyone. That's the sad part. I've been in France once. Literally everything stinks. I don't doubt that. Oh, sure. When are you free? Don't know. Oh. That's alright. Just give me your number and we'll work something out later. That's the worst that could happen. Sure, it's... Okay, so you sleep in, you say. I'm gonna save just to be extra sure. Go back to bed. Without a doubt, the best thing you can do is take care of yourself. Taking care of yourself means hitting the snooze button from time to time. My tip is that anytime you visit another country, don't go to the capital. I guess that's what you get when you have literal shit river running through the middle of town. Yeah, that too. Didn't they all... Wasn't there like a event happening for the Olympics that one time? And then everyone got like sick. Everyone who swam in it got sick and started like projectile barfing. That was pretty funny. By your calculations, 5 more minutes of shut-eye translates to at least an hour of alertness and productivity in the day. Can you really refuse such a lucrative offer? That's more than 10 times return on investment. Yes, it's better to return to your comfy fortress underneath those blankets. It'd be foolish to fall for the sunk cost fallacy line of thinking that you must continue your day right now just because you've already gotten out of bed. Paris, India. Oh my god. Do not redeem. The biggest piece of lore I'm hoping to understand is how anthros and normal animals can exist simultaneously and how that affects their society and ecosystem. It just does. You crawl into the cotton's warm embrace and go for round 2 in the ring of slumber. 5 minutes turned into an hour of this in the snap of your fingers. The time's imperceptibly slow march suddenly lurched forward while you were asleep to stab you in the back when you were at your most vulnerable. Your eyes open and focus in on your clock. The first class of the day is halfway over by now, but you might make it to the second one. Just like how humans and chimps exist in real life. Although you do feel slightly more energized, you forgot to account for diminishing returns. Plus, now you have to pay back your debt to the sleep economy by getting less than optimal amount of sleep later. Or you could just go to bed earlier, but then you'd miss out on activities. Just something to consider for now. You need to get ready to go to class. Not really. So walking around campus thinking about where you to get lunch. Gunner comes running up behind you. Porcupine, wait up. What's up? Just got done talking with Mrs. Herschel and she said I should get a study buddy. And you should totally study with me. Why? Because I'll buy you lunch if you do. It'll be fun to hang out more. Free lunch is too good to pass up. Fine. Yes. You free right now? Because I know a good place to study and get some food. Every animal species has their own version of the Bible in lore. But when you put it like that, I'm starting to see how it could make sense now. This is my secret study spot. I like coming here because it's quiet and the smell of coffee keeps me awake. Yeah, this place is cool. While you're pondering what to order, the door behind you opens up and you suddenly hear a pair of familiar voices. I usually get a salted caramel cappuccino, but I'm feeling like a cinnamon almond milk latte today. And both of those sound pretty good. Oh my gosh, look who it is. Hey! You turn around and are greeted with an involuntary hug you can't escape from. Easy there, Claire, before you crack his ribs. Judging by the popping of your bones, she absolutely could. Yet you feel nothing but comfort smothered in death's sweet embrace. Where's Goat? He's a ram! Claire eases her grip, and you're allowed to breathe once more. You're alright? Your spine's still intact? I think so. Good. We'll let you two get back to your date now. Date? We just came here to study, that's all. Sure. Don't let us interrupt you. We're just stopping by real quick to get lunch. Gunner looks at you with a scheming look in his eye. Hey, Porcupine, we've been studying for a while. Think we could take a break? He seems he has other things on his mind. We don't really care if you end up studying with him or not, as long as you get a free lunch. Fine. Rams are just gay goats. How much ram does Ram have? Perfect. Why don't we sit together then? I'm Gunner, by the way. Porcupine and I have stats class together. Nice to meet you, Gunner. I'm Ava, and this is Claire. We don't have any classes together, but we're roommates. Not to mention besties. As close to besties as we can be after knowing each other for less than a week, haha. Is that what you meant when you said you'd be busy today, Porcupine? You should have told me you were taking stats. I got an A in my advanced statistics and stochastics processes in high school. I'd be down to explain it to you guys. What the fuck are stochastic processes? The emptiness in your stomach rears its ugly head and demands that you hurry up with this boring small talk. You all know what you want? I'm ready to order. Deditated Wham. Yeah, I think so. You make your way to the counter where Mishka is standing, watering the plants that adorn the area. Hello again, Porcupine, and nice to see you as well, Gunner. Hey, Mishka. Yeah, I got a lot of studying to do, so expect me to see a lot of this semester. Luckily, I got a study buddy to help me out. Is that so? Hopefully you're getting paid well, Porcupine. Hey, I'm paying for lunch. That's a decent rate. If you say so, Zaza. Claire seems rather talented. Yeah, was it the last stream that we found out that she's like a Mary Sue? Oh my gosh, your accent's so cute. we've seen this. Go ahead and order, guys. It'll be my treat. Oh my gosh, thank you. Such a gentleman. Wow, that was pretty forward. But I'll take you up on that offer. And places their order and Gunner pays it with a $100 bill. Show off. He takes the change and dumps it in the barista's tip jar. Oh, now he's really showing off. Thank you very much. I will have that ready for you in just a few minutes. A small group goes to find a table. Gunner takes the seat beside you and the ladies sit across from you. She's never going to give you up. The only thing Claire can't do is if you turn her down. The only thing she can't do is let you pull out. Never gonna let you down. Yeah, especially since we're basically strangers. Hey, any friend of Porcupine's a friend of mine. Besides, what a better way to get to know someone than over lunch? 2 freshmen, I haven't seen you around before. I can't believe I actually got accepted here of all places. I know, right? It's like a dream come true. Yeah, Harmonia is pretty cool, I guess. I never thought I'd end up here. So what are you majoring in, Gunner? Political science. Here we go. Oh, here's something. Climbing. I like to climb stuff. Wait, like mountains? Or at the rock climbing gym? Both. Buildings, too. Wow, that sounds pretty cool. Yeah, show us sometime. I'd love to, but I'm currently recovering from an injury. Fell like 30 feet while free climbing into a pit full of venomous snakes. Barely survived. I hope you get better soon. Must be so much fun, but can you imagine my fat ass scaling a cliff? The rocks would crumble under my weight. Orders are ready for pickup. I got it. At least you could... it's the least you could do since Gunner paid for it, and you don't want to let him show off anymore. You stand up and walk over to the counter. Enjoying the company? That rabbit sure has many talents. Oh, yeah. Oh, you could hear our conversation? Return to monkey. She flicks her big rat ears. We rats can hear pretty well. It's nice you found so many friends already. I've only just met them, but they seem to pop up everywhere I go. Perhaps they're hunting you down. Kinda feels like it, haha. Well, enjoy the food and take care. Thanks. Having food and drinks for 4 is as difficult as it sounds, and Gunner has come and bailed you out when he sees you struggling. Well, let me carry some of that before it falls. Thanks, dude. Don't mention it. And with the 2 of you, it proves to be a challenge, but you managed to bring all of it to the table in one trip without dropping anything. Bon appetit. Oh, that smells good. What were we talking about just now? Okay, just the 2 of us. To study? Well, if you want to. Maybe if I have the time. I'm still getting used to living on the schedule again. No problem, just let me know when. Will do. Oh, he's gay. He's gay. What? No way. Yeah, it's true. How do you know? His boyfriend told me. No. What the problem? Nothing. Why are all the cute ones always gay? Shrug. That's the way it goes. Well, thanks for letting me know. No problem. How devilish of you. All the hot ones, at least. What an ambitious fantasy. I'm a real Tour de France. I'll leave you to your lesbian fantasies. Wait, did... Oh, it just goes automatically. I thought you could, Okay. No, you know she's a lesbian, right? What? How do you know? She told me. Man, that's gay. Why are all the hot ones always lesbian? I don't know. I guess it's hard to resist babes even if you're a girl yourself. Guess that makes sense. I mean, if I was a girl, I'd be a raging lesbian too. They'd call me Stacy Thunderpussy after I fucked every last lesbian on Earth. All the hot ones, at least. But an ambitious fantasy. I'm a real Tour de France. I'll leave you to your lesbian fantasies. See you in class. Well, this ought to be fun to watch play out. A little trolling never hurt anyone, right? With your head resting in your pillow, you stare at the ceiling. It's dark out and you have class in the morning, but you're not tired enough for bed on account of sleeping in earlier. There's no point in lying here wide awake when you could be doing anything else. You could be a responsible student and study to make up for the class time you missed, or you could go out on a night walk on campus. You know which one your heart is telling you. The night air is cool with a constant brisk wind buffeting your jacket. Gone is the hustle and bustle of the campus daytime operations, replaced with a sense of isolation and abandonment. With only the street lamps to light your way, your surroundings become an unfamiliar void where only the odd stranger lurks. So it seems, until a friendly figure emerges from the shadows and locks eyes with you. Rory. I need to get some water real quick. I'll be back. Ain't on maxing. I feel like the protag is purposely trying to get called out for lying, yet it keeps fooling them. Animal people are very trusting. They believe in a better world. Alright. Porcupine, what are you doing out so late? I could ask you the same thing. I'm just out for a walk. I always do this when I get stuck on something and need a moment away from it. It lets me come back to it with a fresh perspective. Did you Linux install break again? Yes. But I can fix it. And why are you out here instead of fixing it? Because I'm thinking about, well, never mind, it's dumb. It's probably not dumb. The Ram Ranch route. Literally Ram Ranch. God, that best joke for this route ever. If you're thinking about it so hard, it's probably not dumb. I don't know. I'm just wondering if I'm wasting my time. With the computer thing? No, with all the computer things. I thought you wanted to be a programmer. I do, but... Never mind. See, I told you it was dumb. And I feel like I'm not seeing the full picture here. It's nothing really, just me worrying too much. You never told me what you were doing out at this hour. I'm a night walker, it's what I do. I guess it clears my mind, not to mention it's comfy as fuck. Not many people around, and the darkness feels liberating. I don't mean that in an edgy way, I mean, I feel like no one's watching me. The license to use Ram Ranch theme is only like $30. I thought about throwing it in the game. God. Oh yeah. I guess that's why I prefer coming out at night rather than the day too. Even if it's more eerie. Yeah, I never know what's out there. I'm not sure what's scarier, walking around the woods in darkness or being in the city at night. Possibly the city. I never leave home without a weapon. He pulls his hoof out from his jacket pocket and shows you the folded knife in his grasp before quickly shoving it back out of sight. Good thinking. The two of you stand around awkwardly, not sure where to take the conversation next. Well, I'll see you later then, Kay. Yeah, I think that this has been a successful night walk and I can go to bed now. Cool. Don't be afraid to say hi if you see me walking around at night again. I promise I won't stab you, but don't startle me just in case. Ah, sure. Good night, Rory. That's the credits theme for this ending. Could go more to the rat budget. $30 could pay for 1 or 2 folds of fat edit. Good night, Porcupine. You continue in your separate directions and loop your way back to your dorm where you have no trouble falling asleep. All right, let's see what the other one is. Have you tried thinking about something else, Len? Yeah, but my thoughts usually end up back to wondering if I'm wasting my time. Why would you think that? Because maybe I am? What if, like, a solar flare destroys all the electronics on Earth, and then everything I've worked towards will be for nothing? Yeah, that would suck. But is it really something worth worrying about? Okay, maybe it's a bit of an extreme example, but I feel like all the virtual stuff is... I don't know. You're right, I should think about something else. You never told me what you were doing it. Same. So that's it all? That's all the major stuff? Or is there more nighttime Rory? As Claire looks us up and down, saying that she has no panties. I'll bring out the translator to just make sure. That's all the major stuff. Yeah, that's definitely the panties line. Well, I had a good time. Got some new interactions in. We had to sacrifice some of the lore, sacrifice some of the dates, sacrifice the cuddle pile, sacrifice the nature walks. No more Rory. No, we don't get boy time with Rory. Only minor dialogue differences now based on your choices. Well, it doesn't change too much. But yeah, I had fun. That my Chromancer comes in just as the stream's about to be wrapped up. Hopefully I have a new chapter out in 2 months. So if I download the new update, would my saves be compatible, or will I have to like smash the space bar to get back out over there again? They sacrificed the ozone. Got my 82 on my AP Euro final. Nice. Ozone. Good job. Good job. I guess I could throw up the ending screen. Well, let me take roll call before I start shooshing people out. 15 people, not bad. Throw on the ending screen, we'll wrap it up. I don't know if I want to boot up another stream straight after this, though. I think saves will be broken in the next version, but after that I'll make an effort to keep them compatible. Alright, it's the thought that counts. I mean, I don't mind smashing the spacebar to get to where I need to go. There's an option in the settings to enable fast forward even if you haven't seen the line yet. Okay. Sounds good. 2 months without more Coda is going to be rough, but it'll be worth the wait. Well, I got more Snoop content down the road. We got the Hello Snoop game, and then we have Skinny game, which are both 2 short demos. We'll probably knock both of them out at once, and then then the drought comes back. I hope you guys like the drought. It's gonna be like Left 4 Dead for like ever. Oh, 2 months. Yeah, we'll live. We'll find something. I got like plenty of backlog games to do too. It's less than the 14 months this update took. Yeah, that was long. Oh, this is fun. Great hanging out with y'all. Purple Drank it. Yeah, we can do another Purple Stank adventure because, what is it? AI Roguelike got a update. When it comes to Snoop mods, I'm looking forward to when Worlds Collide gets finished. Yeah, that's my #1 mod. Looking forward to. That's gonna be great. And then we're looking forward to like devlog and Hold On to Me. Thanks everyone for watching the stream and enjoying the game. And thanks to everyone who came out. And thanks to Coda for making this game. The Wacko Texas Arch just reached its peak. What? Anyways, oh wait. This update took forever because I was homeless and wasn't working much on the game. Yeah, I read your updates. It seems like things are more stable now, which is good. Looking forward to the next update. Coding on. Excellent work so far. Yeah. We're all looking forward to it. I'll probably wrap it up here, stick a knife in it, and I don't know if I'm coming back later tonight. I do feel an itch to play Left 4 Dead, but I don't know if I want to stream it or not. That usually doesn't bring in crowds. But we'll see. Tomorrow's Friday. I don't know if I want to jump into another more talky yapping Friday. Either Friday or Saturday we'll start the snoot stuff. We'll see. Just keep a lookout for it, I guess. See you guys later then. Have a good night.